let's give this a go. So there we have the T. That's the T with the two dots, which when you write it becomes lines. That's the M. And that's the R, Re. And then that's, is this bothering you, by the way?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, I'll put my headphones in or something like
Okay. I can always go upstairs.
that.
Y, N. That's the N in there. And this is the E with the two dots. You can see it's sort of like different to the T. The T's the two dots up there, Y is two dots down there. And then we have the last T on its own, because nothing joins to the A. And that is D. And remember the vowels are missing, right? So dam, R, that's the Y, N, tamrinet. The et is a feminine plural. Tamrin is exercise, sorry. So tamrinet, exercises, I guess, or practice. Okay, so here we go. That's an M. And then we have the Y, and we have Z. The Z looks like the R, but it has a dot on top. Mayiz. Right? Mayiz means differs or changes, right? So something differs, and it's going to come now. Right? Al-fi'al. Okay. There's the alif. Remember, it's not olaf, it's alif, because we're now doing Arabic. There's the F, which actually looks like the F in Syriac. That's the ayn. Then there's your L. Okay, mayyizul. That just makes the alif silent, this thing up here. Al F dot Al Al-fi'l madi. Okay. Al. And then there's a little M here. The M is tucked away. And then we have another alif. Ma. And then this is a duh. It's not a normal D. It's not a D, it's a duh. It's like a big one. And that's the dot there, and then that's the Y. Okay, so ميز ميز الفعل الماضي. Okay, and then that's ماضية up here, but we'll get to that later, because these last vowels always change depending on the position of the word in the sentence, which 99% of us don't know. Alright. Okay, ميز الفعل الماضي. This is the past فعل. Okay, now فعل can mean action or something to do or verb, so past verb. But in this case, I'm pretty sure it means past tense, but as we read along, it'll become more apparent. So, and min, okay, so this is min. In Lebanese we say min, but in Arabic it's min. Okay, there's the M, and there's the N, min. So obviously, this thing differs from something else, right? So, ميز الفعل الماضي من differs the past tense from, and then once again we've got that silent thing, and you'll find that that's normally what happens. The first alif falls in behind the vowel of the last word, which happens in English too, right? Like we say, give me the car, give me the keys. We don't say give me the keys, right? We have here, that's the alif. Then we have the L, and we have the meme again, this little thing down here. And then we have that D, which I've just gone past, but there it is. The doh, that big heavy D, heavy D. Al-mu, da. There's the alif, da, r. There's the r again. And the ayn. Mudari'. Mudari', that means present. So the past tense differs from the present. And then again from, which in other words in English you would say which also differs to or differs from, right? But in Arabic it's implied. So from that, right? And here it is again, m, n, and then again we have that silent alif, and we have an L, and we have another alif, al, Now that thing up there looks like a backwards 2. It's a glottal stop. So it's not Allah, because A-L-A. It's not Allah, it's Al-A, right? Because of that thing. So that just shows you that this section is Al, which means the. And then we have a new word here. Al-am, and then that's a meme again. And then R. Al-amar. So we've got here, differs the past tense from the present from the imperative. Amar is to give someone an order, right? I order you. That's, in English we call that the imperative. Like, read your book now. Yeah. And then there's an F again with the dot on top, and then fi, and that's a Y with the dots underneath. So fi, okay. In, ma, it can mean what, but in this case it means as, and I'll tell you why. Because of this, there's a Y, see, from the 2 dots. There's the L, and then there's another Y. And you can see the vowel up there and the vowel down here. So that's ya, and then there's l, yali, fi ma yali. Now yali means follows, right? So in what follows, in other words, as follows. Okay, so differs the past tense from the present from the imperative in as follows. And then that's just a column. What do you think? Is that good enough for you? That's one line. We can always do other lines. If you like it, just hit like. And then just make a comment that you like it, and I will do more lines for you. Always a pleasure. Bye bye.